Hello, students! Welcome back to class. It seems that we have a new student here today. Look at this guy. Read what's on the screen. Do you see that? It says, eating meat, dairy, and eggs doesn't make you healthy. It only shows how selfish and heartless you can be towards animals. Are we excited about this new student? So excited. Let's have a look. What is this student's name? Oh, Max. And look at this account. Stop eating animals. There's an underscore here and an underscore here and a stop sign. Stop eating animals. Well, I think that this is really going to be pretty good. Let's have a look now. Now, because a lot of the songs that are on TikTok, we're not allowed to hear them here over on YouTube. And what we're going to do is we're going to be looking at the ones where we can see the screen. And let's begin at the very last one he put up, okay? So you see here. All right, in the dairy industry, okay, after 9 months of pregnancy, she will have a baby. The baby will be taken away from her so the farmer can steal the milk. After around 5 years of exploitation, the cow is sent to slaughter. Ditch dairy. They are forcibly impregnated cows. My goodness, what do you guys think of this presentation here by Max? Remember that we can, all of us, evaluate. We're going to get a marker. This is what I do. And at the top, I make like a little X, and I put on the left side, I write good. And on the right, I write bad. So if I see something that I don't like, I put an X. If I see something that I do like, I put good. So I'm going to write the title at the top here. Stop, underscore, eating, underscore, animals. Stop eating animals. Now, you know what I'm worried about, though? Sometimes these accounts, they start off looking like they are real, but then after a while you find out they're not. But I don't know. Does it say how many followers he has? I don't see it here. Anyways, we'll see later. Let's have a look. So I think, first of all, I think this is great. We're talking about the dairy industry. We're talking about how sad the animals are, how terrible it is. Max, I'm going to give you a check mark for that. All right, so this is how it works. Eating animals, stop eating animals. This is his account, and I got a check mark for him. I'm going to write his name in brackets at the back. Max. Max. Now remember, if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe to this channel because we're going to be reviewing all kinds of accounts and we're going to be giving report cards. And if you want me to review your account, let me know. What I always ask for, though, if you want me to review your TikTok account, is that you show your face on TikTok so I know that you're real. And I saw this guy's face, so I think he seems pretty legit to me. Let's continue. Forcing a walrus to do sit-ups is not funny. That's true. That is terrible. That is so humiliating. That is so sickening. Imagine taking a walrus out of the ocean, away from their family, and then making them do this. It is so disgraceful. Max, thank you so much for showing this. I'm giving Max another check mark. Never go to SeaWorld, guys. These animals do not want to do these tricks. They do them only because they only get food and any kind of comfort if they do them. So they are taught to do them because they have no choice. Either that or they die, or sometimes they hit them. They beat them. It's absolutely disgusting. You know, these animals, they want to be in the ocean to swim for miles and miles and miles. They don't want to be in a small swimming pool. That would be the equivalent of you being in a bathtub your whole life. Just despicable. Thank you, Max. Okay, now what does this say here? Why do you only show the bad parts of animal agriculture? Because farmers won't show it themselves. Very good, Max. That's absolutely right. That is exactly why we are all here. All of us animal rights activists, exactly for this reason. Another check mark. Wow, so far, Max, 3 check marks. Impressive. What else do we have here? Oh, we saw this one at the beginning. Eating meat, dairy, and eggs doesn't make you healthy. It only shows how selfish and heartless you can be towards animals. That's right. And oh, look what he writes here. Watch Dominion. Watch Dominion on YouTube. That's what I always tell people too. Great. Max, 4 on 4. What have we here? This woman gave away her fur trim when she met fur protesters. Thank you very much. It will help comfort baby animals in an animal sanctuary. Oh, look, she's so... Oh my goodness, she's crying because she feels so happy to be doing this thing and she felt so guilty before. That is wonderful. Thank you so much. And thank you to all the animal rights activists here in Montreal who are working so hard out in the cold, protesting against fur, especially outside of Canada Goose. Great job, guys. And whoever filmed this, good job. When you guys are doing activism, you absolutely must film it and bring it on TikTok. Great. This is amazing. Oh my goodness. I am so happy to see this account. The unnecessary suffering we impose on innocent animals is selfish and cruel. Yes, it is. It's horrific. Stop supporting this violent massacre. Look at this poor chicken. This chicken never did a single thing wrong. To end up in a cage like that after a lifetime of confinement in the dark, unable to ever see the sun and the sky. Oh, it just breaks my heart. Thank you, Max, for showing us this. After 6 of 8 weeks of miserable suffering. Poor sweetie. Broiler chickens are sent to a place where they all get killed. Terrible. Thank you, Max, for showing us this. It's important. It really hurts my heart so much to see this. I've seen just hundreds and if not 1,000 hours of this suffering, but it's so important that I stay tough, that we all stay tough, and that we keep sharing these stories to everybody who doesn't know what goes on. If you do not yet have a YouTube account or a TikTok account, please open one and speak on behalf of the animals. There are so many TikTok accounts that are being torn down now, and the only way that the animals' voices can ever be heard is if we keep coming back. We must never give up. We must never give up on the animals. We are just so lucky that we are not born in their bodies, you know? Could you imagine having your baby stolen from you? To be sexually molested every day for your milk? To finish your miserable life with a knife in your throat? This is the dairy industry. Thank you, Max. Another excellent point. Animals are treated so terribly. This is as bad as a concentration camp. They don't have their freedom, and they are beaten, forced to go into these things. And this is how they force themselves. They penetrate these poor animals and force them to be pregnant. Every woman should be vegan. If you care about the female body and us females not being used as objects, we should stand up. These are our sisters. These animals need us to speak out. And men, if you have any value for females on this planet, stick up for these animals. They have no one to speak on their behalf. Their baby boys are born and murdered, turned into veal. Terrified cow cries before slaughter. Oh my God. I can't believe I used to eat animals. I feel so bad about it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Max, for sharing their stories. Here's a few countries that suffocate pigs. Right here in Canada. They put them in gas chambers. Can you remember another time that some individual sentient beings were put in gas chambers? Terrible. Do you recognize the flag of your country there? Look at this poor baby. Just wants to be with his or her mom, so scared, just born into a world that's dark and dirty and cold, and no mother to cuddle up to him or her. Look how much he's shaking. Do you know what happens when they're born? If they're not big enough, they take them and they smash them and they kill them just by smashing their heads. There's no reason to eat bacon. Anybody can be healthy without eating dead animals. You don't need animals. You don't need milk. You don't need cheese. I've lived almost, it's going to be in June, 5 years without any animal products. If I can do it, you can too. Consuming dairy might be the most perverted thing ever. Sexually exploited animals for their milk. This is goat milk. Look at that. Imagine being lined up and forced to give your milk while your baby is taken away. You see, animals don't just give milk just like that. They have to be pregnant first, just like humans. And then when they're pregnant, they take away their babies and use them like machines. They're not objects. It's written on the screen to drink other milks instead. I drink oat milk or soy milk. Those are of the healthiest ones. But drink any milk, as long as it's not cow milk. Not goat milk. Thank you, Max, for showing us this. It's so important. What is this person doing? Why are they taking the milk from a cow? And that looks so painful. It almost looks like she has an infection or something. It's so red. You know, people think, well, we need to do this or the cow will be uncomfortable, but that's not true. What we need to do is leave the cows with their mothers. What is wrong with this guy? Thank you, Max, for not being like this guy. There are some good men in the world, you know? And there's some terrible role models. You should all follow Max. His account on TikTok is stop_eating_animals. These poor animals, they are not meant to be near garbage. They are not meant to be near humans at all. Humans have taken over the earth like a virus, and we just spill our garbage everywhere. And because of global warming, now the polar bears are unable to stay in their normal homes and find fish properly. So sad. So terrible. Oh, it's disgusting. Animal agriculture is terrible for the environment. It leaves a terrible eco footprint. We must have a vegan world if you want the earth to survive and these other animals to survive. If you care about the polar bears, then you must be vegan because we are all connected. I just eat a little cheese, a little bit of cheese. Look at the cows. These are baby cows in these little tiny cubicles by the thousands. Look at them. They rape the mothers. They steal their babies and they put them in these tiny, tiny cubicles. Can you imagine how torturous that must be? How much the mothers cry when they take their babies away from them? This is terrible. We are a disgusting species. We need to change. You can change. And to everyone who's watching and is already vegan, you guys are amazing. I am so proud of you. And don't give up. For those of you who are trying so hard to be vegan and you have families that aren't supporting you, I am so proud of you. For those of you who are trying to be vegan and are suffering from dystopia, the agony of being vegan in a non-vegan world, I am so proud of you for keeping on going, for not giving up. Don't give up. Don't stop. Don't stop fighting for the animals. No matter how hard it is, always come back to this channel. I will support you. Follow me if you're not yet following me. Subscribe here. That Vegan Teacher. And yes, I am back on TikTok. I'm always going to be on TikTok. You might not find me that quickly, but I'm there. I will never let them beat me down. I will always be there. This is a frog farm. Imagine breeding frogs and forcing them to be so tightly confined together. This is like a concentration camp. They're all going to be killed for frogs' legs. People eat frogs' legs. And you might think to yourself, well, I would never do that. But you eat chicken wings, chicken legs. What is the difference? Don't eat animals. Oh, God. Look at these poor animals. It's in France, in Paris, but it could be anywhere. Animals are not property. Max, thank you so much for sharing this with all of us. Imagine being tied down like that. Imagine how uncomfortable. There's not even room to lift your head. It's absolute torture. How can all of these people just stand around and just watch that? Look into the eyes of the animals. I'm so sorry.
But not chicken or meat.
Why do you think you don't want to do that?
Because they're animals and I like animals.
So what will we do if we miss eating chicken and meat?
I don't miss eating chicken and meat.
How about fish?
Fish?
Yeah.
Fish? Is it an animal?
Yeah.
I won't eat that either.
Oh my God, so what?
I won't eat animals.
Okay.
Eat them ever again.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh my
Do
God,
you
she's
think,
amazing.
so what will you eat instead?
I will eat whatever there's on the table, but not chicken or meat.
Why do you think you don't want to do that?
Because they're animals and I like animals.
Exactly.
So
smart.
what will we do if we miss eating chicken and meat?
I don't miss eating chicken and meat.
How about fish?
Fish?
Yeah.
So cute. Oh my
Fish?
God.
Is it an animal?
Yeah.
I won't eat that either.
Oh my God, so what?
I won't eat
animals.
Okay.
Eat them ever again.
You see, we are all born vegan. We all of us, when we are young, we never wanted to hurt animals. We didn't know what our parents were putting into our bodies. If we had known that these were dead animals, we would have said, no, it's okay, Mom and Dad. Don't kill that chicken. Don't kill that pig. Don't kill that cow. Don't kill that lamb. Don't kill that turkey. Leave the animals alone. I will eat lentils. I will eat pasta. Give me vegan pizza. Give me vegan lasagna. Give me chili. Give me tofu with sauce. Cereal, veggies, fruits, nuts and seeds, bananas, peanut butter toast. Like, there is so much to eat. There's an abundance of things to eat. You don't have to eat anything that comes from an animal. This little girl, I just feel like hugging her so badly. She's so smart. And I really hope that if you parents out there have children who want to be vegan, that you will support them. It is your absolute moral duty to support them. In fact, anyone who's watching, it is your duty to help to transform your whole family to be vegan. We have no right to hurt the animals. None whatsoever. And all of you know that. I think we've seen enough. So Max, wow. Thank you so much, Max, for this amazing account you have. Everyone follow Stop Eating Animals. Max. What a great animal rights activist. Look at all of this. So much wonderful content. Everyone go and support him. This he's doing is this fasting that on the 2nd of every month, animal rights activists fast. That means they don't eat for 24 hours because they want to be look, I'll show you what it says. They will end up in miserable okay, let me start from the beginning, okay? Just a sec. And your contribution. Okay, thank you. So he says, today I'm fasting for 24 hours for the animals. Farm animals are being transported to the slaughterhouse without food or water, where they will end up in miserable lives, suffering, exploited, in a place where they will have their head chopped off for meat when it's completely unnecessary. Please end your contribution to this massacre. Thank you. Yes, Max. Yes. Max, I don't even know what to say. I mean, I just have so many check marks here. And not one single bad thing you've done. Everything here is amazing. So proud of you. So proud of you. Good job, Max. A+ to you. A+. Fantastic. You know what? Just for fun, before we go, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go on Max's account on my iPad. I'm very curious to see what kind of comments this guy gets. Let's see how he handles the comments. So let me see. I'll go to here. Here's his account. I'm going to try and see. Let's just see for fun the last video he put up, okay? It was the one, I want your mother. I want my mother. Go over here to the front. I can't show you on here. It won't let me show comments here because this is my computer, but it will here. So I want my mother. Let's see. Okay. 11,000 comments. Okay. It says, this is not true. If you want the truth, my uncle works at a dairy farm. Poor Max. He has to deal with this bullshit. People are always trying to say that. But 99% of all the animals that we eat come from factory farms. And even if it comes from a dairy farm, they are still artificially inseminated. They're still used as objects. Animals are here on the planet with us, not for us. Oh, these terrible comments like, I'm enjoying eating animals as I watch this. Terrible. Somebody says, can you make a video about how the Canadian police force uses horses against their will? That's a great idea. Absolutely. The Canadian police force rides horses thinking they look so cool. It's total bullshit. They should be on bicycles or on foot or by car, but not on horses. What did horses ever do to want to be slaves all day? Leave horses in the wild. Leave animals the fuck alone. Don't eat them. Don't wear them. Don't use them for entertainment. Don't exploit them. Don't ride on them. Max, I think you've done an amazing job here. So everybody go and follow Max. Go and follow Max. I don't know if you can see. Hold on. Let me make sure. Well, I'll show you over here again. So his account is called Stop Eating Animals. Yes. Thank you so much. Everybody subscribe and go and follow Max right away, okay? Subscribe here and go right away to follow Max. Give him some support. Tell him that vegan teacher sent you, all right? Thank you so much, everybody. Here, don't forget, cow's milk is for baby cows. That's right. Don't drink it. In here, I have warm water, but like I said, I drink soy milk or oat milk, and you guys can totally do that too. Hug it out. Time to hug. Give yourself a big hug. Repeat after me. I love myself. I love myself. I'm getting better every day. Getting better every day. I'm helping the animals. I am helping the animals. I am going to be vegan. I am going to be vegan. Or if I'm already vegan, I love being vegan. I love being vegan. I'm so proud of you. Be proud of who you are. Always remember, you're always on the side of helping the world to be a better place or helping the world or making the world a worse place. You always have a choice, so choose to be kind. See you in the next class, everyone. I love you guys. Do 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 do.